Hey y'all, it's your girl Tashondarenaee. I'm back with another video. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing some tips with you on how to make your Christmas tree look like a professional decorated it. Please stay tuned. My first tip is for artificial trees. If you have an artificial tree, my first suggestion would be to put the tree together and then pull the stems out, making the tree look as full as possible. Tip number 2 is to check the lights. So you want to go ahead and plug your tree up and make sure all your lights are working. If you want to add an additional string of lights to the tree, you can go ahead and do so at this time. Tip number 3 is to get organized. Go ahead and lay all of your ornaments and accessories out. You want to make sure they're as organized as possible so that you can clearly see what you have to work with. My next tip is to start decorating the tree by using ribbon. For this tree, we decided to use 3 different ribbons, and we just cut those pieces even and added them to the tree together, as you can see here. And I am going to show a close-up of how we tied the ribbon to the tree. You can tie the ribbon in any direction you would like. Just remember that the goal of decorating the tree is to make it look as full as possible. Keep on smiling. That is what I'll do when Hollywood is firing. And as you can see here, to tie the ribbon to the tree, she's just going to wrap one branch around the ribbon. And as you notice here, we did change the pattern of the ribbon. That just helps to make the tree look more interesting. But you definitely can do it however you would like. I've been waiting by the phone, and there is nothing we can do this Christmas. Will be The next tip is to start with your Christmas tree topper. If you already have one that's already made or pre-made, go ahead and add that to the tree. If you're making a topper, go ahead and start making your topper. For this Christmas tree topper, we're going to be using 2 different gold shimmery stems. It's more interesting to see more than one type of stem at the top of the Christmas tree, but you can definitely use just one type of stem. Yeah, isn't that amazing? In Christmas times, we'll be chilling and having. Once you have your stems placed on the tree, you want to take a step back to be sure everything looks symmetrical, and wherever it needs to be fixed or filled in, go ahead and do that at this time. And once your topper is perfect, just the way you want it, go ahead and begin to add your largest ornaments to the tree. For this tree, we used about 8 or 9 different ornaments. For heavier ornaments like this one here, you may want to bend the branch just a tad bit to make the placement of the ornament look just perfect.
Now this Christmas, we're gonna dance. Come on. We're gonna dance, have a good time, dance, all night long. We're gonna dance, and have a good time. I think Santa's gonna come and join us in this song. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling, or the wind blows in the rain.
Now, once you have your largest ornaments on the tree, my suggestion would be to once again step back, look at the tree to make sure everything looks pretty symmetrical. That is pretty important when decorating a Christmas tree. You don't want it to look lopsided. After you're done adding the ornaments and have stepped back to verify the symmetry of the decorations on the tree, my suggestion would be to go ahead and add any flowers that you plan on adding. So to hide the ends of the ribbon where we tied the ribbon to the tree, I'm going to be using some smaller flowers to hide those ends. Not only does adding the smaller flowers help to hide the ends of the ribbon, but it also works as a filler to help the tree look more full. This is the third flower that I'm adding to the tree. I'm actually just going to put this at the very tip of the tree, right below the Christmas topper. Now I'm going to start looking for any empty spaces on the tree where I need to maybe add more ornaments or maybe even more ribbon. Remember, the goal to decorating a tree and making it look professional is to make it look as full as possible. We decided to cut out some smaller pieces of ribbon and add them to the top half of the tree. The next tip is to begin to add your fillers to the tree. We had several different stems that we added throughout the tree.
Let's go to the ocean. Yeah, let's go outside. We can hang out on the beach without freezing. Yeah, isn't that amazing? In Christmas times, we'll be chilling and having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family.
And although this tree is full of a vibrant color, my next tip is to add a pop of color to your Christmas tree. And yes, the pop of color we chose was actually white. These white poinsettias that we chose are actually dipped with a gold glitter, and they do have gold glitter sprinkled throughout the poinsettia. They are so pretty.
On a blanket with the skyline painted in blue. Ooh, yeah, that's what we do. We'll be chilling and having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the sand. You ready? Doesn't matter, it is Christmas in my heart. Here we go. All right. Dance, dance, now this Christmas, we're gonna dance. We're gonna dance, dance, dance. Come on.
I did find some more gold fillers that I didn't realize we hadn't put on the tree, so I'm going to go ahead and add those throughout the tree.
And have a good time. I think Santa's gonna come and join us in this song. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling.
Now, this is the time you want to begin to add all of your smaller ornaments to the tree to begin to close in all the gaps.
But this year
This is actually my mom's tree, and she does have one recurring theme that you will see on the tree, and I'm starting to add those to the tree now, and that is crosses. She has about 5 different crosses that we're adding to the tree.
The wonders of life got the prettiest side for everyone to enjoy. Standing up close by the Christmas tree, glimmering light, I am right where I wanna be. I will be home for a couple of days, wander around with you. You and me in the cold, thought it'd never be true. Wherever I go, I got you. Oh, I have stopped running, there is no way trying. You better loosen your belts. Drinking hot wine by the fire, don't care of anything else. It's Christmas and some kind of love, my friend. I pray it will never end. Do you like to be here too? It's Christmas and outside snow's glistening. It's just you and me tonight. I'll spend all this Christmas with you. Oh, it's such a charm, got you up in my arms. There's nobody at the door. You said I wish this will never be over. Darling, it's time for your present. Come over here. Now it is time to get out.
And the last tip I have for decorating your Christmas tree and making it look like a professional decorated it is to add a beautiful tree skirt under the tree. It just helps to bring everything all together, and without the tree skirt, it just does not look professional.
Drinking hot wine by the fire, here on our own, we got nothing to fear. It's Christmas and some kind of love, my friend. Pick up some candy canes and hang a wreath on your door. It's Christmas and outside snow's glistening. It's just you and me tonight. It's just just you and me tonight. It's just you and me tonight. I'll spend all this Christmas with you.
So those are my tips. I do have more trees coming up, more videos to upload. So please go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you have not already done so that you don't miss those videos. Thank you all so much for watching and have a great day.
Glimmering light, I am right where I wanna be. I will be home for a couple of days. Wander around with you. You and me in the cold, thought it'd never be true. Wherever I go, I got you. Oh, I have stopped running, there is no way trying. You better loosen your belts. Drinking hot wine by the fire, don't care of anything else. It's Christmas and some kind of love, my friend. I pray it will never end. Do you like to be here too? It's Christmas and outside snow's glistening. It's just you and me tonight. I'll spend all this Christmas with you. Oh, it's such a charm, got you up in my arms. There's nobody at the door.